Welcome back to the Ratchet Mommy podcast.
It's episode 6.
No, we're 6 already?
Yeah, we're 6.
Oh, shit. When do we quit? 10?
Quit?
Well, end the season.
Jesus Christ.
We didn't tell nobody what our seasons are gonna be, but yeah, we were thinking like 10.
10, you end the season.
And then we'll take a break for like 2 weeks. Or 3.
Because we're going to need self-care.
Self-care, yeah.
We need time to get some massages or something.
Do people ever do like seasons on theirs?
Some people do.
I see people like...
A lot of people don't.
They have a lot of episodes.
Mm-hmm.
People.
They record usually every week at least.
Yeah. I just followed one podcast and these chicks got like 200 and some episodes and I'm just like, what the fuck? They go all the way to the beginning, but I guess I don't know if they deleted it or because there's so many that it gets, I don't know, archived or something, but I started where it starts for them, which is episode 16.
What podcast is it?
It's like horrible decisions. Decisions.
What do they talk about? Nasty stuff?
A lot of it, yeah. They have like health stuff in mixed in with it, but it's all mostly sexual. And about their horrible decisions.
Oh,
this chick was talking about fucking a broke nigga, and then his ex-girlfriend showed up to their date or something like that. And then so she hit him up or something, I forgot, and she was just like telling him like, oh, like your girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, whatever she is, she keeps hitting me up. And she was like, he was younger than her. I guess she's 26. He was like 22 at the time. And the ex-girlfriend was 19. So she was like, yeah, then he started like, him and the ex-girlfriend both started stubbing up on social media. And it was just like, first of all, I could see if it was like A+ dick, but it was like a C.
And he was a broke nigga? Shoot.
Oh, I guess he was like, oh, these broke old bitches on my dick, this, that, and the third. She's like, he said, oh, they're like 30 plus. She said, I'm only 26.
That's crazy. Broke niggas always talk shit.
Clearly.
Broke bitches too.
Oh, I guess he was trying to call her broke because she had told him that like guys be paying her bills, and he's like, oh, she's broke because guys pay her bills or some shit.
That doesn't make you broke.
She's like,
makes you smart.
She's like, but I pay my rent this month.
Yo, are they white or black?
Nah, they look mixed. They're both light-skinned chicks, but.
I'm gonna look them up. Horrible.
And then one has like her own personal podcast. I haven't started listening to that.
And she got episodes there too?
Yeah.
Because you got a
They got the
podcast by
time.
yourself.
Yeah.
But listen, if you're making money off of it,
But who
Yeah.
do you talk to if you're by yourself?
it don't matter. You're
They're
just
talking to themselves. Well, they're talking to their audience.
Yeah.
But mainly themselves. They're just like venting.
Oh
it could
shit,
be
I'm
like
about to get one of
something.
those.
Right?
I be talking to myself all the time.
I can't stand
Yeah, there's a lot of solo podcasts out there.
Yeah, there are.
Oh shit. I had to look more into podcasts. Like now I'm learning about them.
Exactly. Because up until we started this one, I never listened to a podcast before.
I only listened to a few.
Oh, they're deep throating bananas on this shit.
Yeah.
They video record too?
No, it's their picture.
Like a lesbian.
Oh, wait, I
whore.
thought we don't say names.
Oh,
She's a lesbian
I didn't know you-
whore.
I didn't know you were still recording.
Did you just say a lesbian whore?
Yeah. I didn't know you were still recording.
And I stopped and I just started.
Oh.
Yeah, so girls could be lesbian whores.
Yeah, why not?
They just strap everybody. I know someone like that. Like, yeah, I strapped that bitch. She said she was straight, but I strapped her.
What does that mean? Strapped her? Like you wear a dildo?
I'm assuming that you wear a strap on and
Yeah,
you
you
fuck her.
were. Yo, I went to Amazon's and they had an uncircumcised strap on.
You told me. But she didn't take no pictures of it. I just want to see, like, what kind of material it was.
She's like, did you feel it? I'm like, no. It was like
She
in
said
a
it was in a
box.
box.
Yeah.
But I think you could open the box. I would have brought it to the counter, like, oh, can you open this for me? I just want to see what it feels like.
And then they had like a double one, like a big dick on the top and then a smaller one on the bottom.
Yeah, for like a butt plug.
Yeah, but if it looked like this, my fingers like this.
But it was that close?
Yeah, it looked that close. So maybe they.
It's kind of like when you're having a threesome. So
But two dicks don't go in you.
You can get one in the back and one in
two
the front.
dicks can go in you at a time. 3 dicks
It's
can go
gonna be
anywhere,
real.
counting your
It's gonna
mouth.
be real close.
You clearly have not
But-
watched porn.
I don't watch porn.
It's gonna be real close, but
If one
yeah.
dude is on top of you, and then one dude is technically vice versa, so their
It's called
asses would
double
be
penetration.
yeah, their asses technically would be touching, which is I think
Go,
is kind
go
of
on a
gay.
porn website and put in double penetration.
I'm gonna look.
Yes, bitch, it happens. It's normal too, cause the amount of videos I've seen like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you be watching some freak
No.
shit. Nah, she
I
said the
don't
amount of
even be
videos I've
searching for
seen
nothing.
like that. Nah, she watched
I
that.
don't even be
That's in
searching
her
for nothing.
favorites.
she researched the plungers.
Nah, I don't search nothing on my phone because I'd be mad scared like someone would find it. Like if I
That's
die
why
tomorrow,
you
you
go
guys
into
would
the private part of the internet because then you can't. It don't trace back to your regular internet.
Okay, I'm going to private, right? Oh yeah, the
But
private
it's not
browser.
private. Like when you type in stuff, like it
It don't
doesn't show
save
up.
it.
No, it don't save. So when you type in your regular internet, like that website will
Over
never come
here?
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
She's like, she gonna be on all the boards.
That is
Cool.
good to know. I never knew.
Yeah, that's the only way I watch porn on my phone is through that damn browser.
So if you went there tomorrow though, you wouldn't know what links you was at.
I don't need to know what links. I go on the same website all the time.
Yo, I never knew that. That's good to know.
Demi Lovato nude. Pastor David Wilson. Pastor
I
E.
see
that
on
make-
Twitter.
Yo, they had his
I see that on Twitter.
Who's Pastor David Wilson?
Some damn pastor dude. He's always talking about the tongue. What the fuck did it say?
I don't
They
know.
had a meme, like a quote of his, and it was like a picture of him. And I didn't know why it was like resurfacing because I seen it before and people was like joking where he
I
said,
don't know. This is Lilo and Stitch. Nani and David fucking in the kitchen.
"Alright, you're on like cartoon porn, and I'm not into that
Wait,
type
what
of
are you
shit." So
searching? What is she
I don't know what
searching?
she's searching.
Pornhub?
Oh, is that the first time you've gone to a porn site?
Pornhub is trash.
She's not confused.
She's like looking at the ads. First of all, your phone's about to die. Why you typing Pastor David Wilson?
into Pornhub.
That wasn't. No, hold on. That wasn't trending, so I clicked it.
No, don't be clicking on Pastor David Wilson. That's that old ass black dude eating some disciples for Jay. I'm done with you. Let me see. What did you say?
Yo,
Double
I never
penetration?
saw this stuff.
Well, yeah, like when I go on Twitter, like random shit be
Oh
popping
yeah,
up.
like
Yeah.
And then if you
And
click
I
on a certain link, there's
See?
always like
Look
threads
it, two
of
holes at
other
once.
shit. Can I see?
You've seen enough, clearly.
Wait, is that a video?
Johnny's. Yes, a video, but I'm just showing her the picture.
yo, how's
You
that
see that?
asshole that open?
They're not that close together like you think. There's like enough room where you can have two.
Think about how big you be shitting sometimes.
Yeah,
So she said, "How was the asshole that open?" Like,
she doesn't even look like she's enjoying it. She's just like,
you gotta. These people
Yeah,
do
porn stars
for-
are immune to that.
They do this stuff for a living, so they're used to getting shit stuck.
That's
in
more
the
like
cup.
triple penetration right there.
Well,
Yeah,
I
she
wasn't
is.
paying for the. I wasn't paying attention to the top. I was just showing her that.
Sharni never seen that.
It was
yo,
two
this
dicks
nigga
in
got
that
two
one.
tatted. This bitch got two tatted niggas. She's winning.
You don't be on Twitter. That's why they be all types of weird shit on Twitter.
First time
I was-
bisexual threesome with tattooed boys.
Who cares? Anyway,
Ew.
I don't never read the things, the descriptions, because they just be sounding so stupid.
They
but-
get
I seen this video on Twitter and I wanted to throw up, and I'm probably never gonna eat Fruit Loops again. But like last week, it was I couldn't even tell if it was a man or a woman because I was just scrolling, and once I seen it, I just fucking closed my phone so quick. But someone was like bent over, and they had like a metal like circle thing. It looked like a cookie cutter in their booty. And it was
butt.
in their butt. It was like open, like how you use the duck thing to open out a fucking pap smear. And they had like a circle cookie cutter thing in their butt, and there was fucking Fruit Loops in their butt, and they was pouring milk in, and I wanted to throw up. Yo, white people.
Yo, on Twitter?
White people. Why do you guys like to stick food in your booty holes? That shit is disgusting. You
This
guys
is
be
like-
fucking mentally.
Exit only, no entering.
Oh, screenings or something.
Sharni, you watching porn right now?
yeah, because
Okay,
this
not-
is just weird.
Is that double right there?
That's
Oh, that's
two
double.
niggas.
See, and they're on top of each other.
There's too much
So it's
going
almost
on.
like gay of them. Look.
Yeah, they're bisexual.
Well, is that bisexual?
The boys
so-
are bisexual.
Well, clearly, think about how close their dicks are. The balls are gonna touch.
Yeah, they're on each other.
There's too much going on in this video.
And he looks mad gay, like,
That's
Mad
enough.
into
That's,
it.
that's enough for today.
wow.
I've never watched it.
I'm gonna watch these videos some days.
Yeah, good for you.
When you ain't got no dick appointments.
Nah, that's just weird. I never watched those, so that's like.
Yeah, no, I'm straight.
He was clearly in the store the other day trying to find a toy though.
Speaking
I found
of,
one.
What?
you bought one?
You wanna see it?
You bought one? No, you didn't.
Yeah. It's a green.
You're
Like,
fucking joking.
right.
I want to see it.
My big old
She
mark.
looks like she's fucking.
Nah, I swear to God, I did buy one.
Go get it.
Yeah.
Wait, you haven't used it yet, right?
No, I did
Okay.
use it.
What?
You really bought one?
Yeah.
All right, close out the door and go get it.
No.
She's lying.
Why not?
She's lying, right?
I
She's
think so
lying.
because she didn't tell me that she bought one.
She would have told us, and she would have like asked which one to get.
Nah, I feel like she would have. That shit looks like a fucking glow in the dark popsicle.
It does. It goes in the dark.
Wait, you bought that the other day?
Oh, that's some top
Yeah.
notch
Is that where the battery goes?
You hear it?
Yeah.
That's where the battery
It
goes?
sounds like a lawnmower.
Yo! You went alone?
Nah, I went with my girl, but they be, that's how I seen the uncircumcised strap on.
But you didn't say that you bought
Yeah,
nothing.
you never mentioned the fact that you bought one.
I did.
Now you gotta try it.
I bet she bought the double penetration one too. She didn't want to tell us.
The double dong. I hate
It's
that
right
word.
in my drawer
Oh,
next to my weave.
that word disgusts me.
Wait, the kids won't go in there?
Next to your weave.
Nah.
I'm done. I used to keep mine in my panty drawer.
You don't want that shit to melt into your weave. And they start, what is that word?
I know, you get silicone in your shit.
It just out, but.
Fusing. They're fusing together.
Yeah.
It just.
Well,
Nah,
anyway.
they had weird stuff. They had like. So my friend bought this thing that makes your clitoris extra sensitive. Have you seen that?
Like a cream?
No, it looks like a lip gloss. I was like, you better hide that because
That's what I mean. Like a
yeah.
oil.
So it's just like it's like an oil in like a little tube.
Ain't
Like a
our
perfume
clits
roller
already
type thing?
sensitive enough?
No, it literally looks like a lip gloss.
And it makes it more sensitive?
It makes it more sensitive.
I would not want that shit more sensitive than it already is.
Does it make it more sensitive or does it like make it tingle?
Yeah.
I don't know. It says like something sensitivity.
'Cause-
It's like I guess like nipple, like the nipple cream too.
Oh, like a simulator?
Yeah, and I seen that coochie stuff you were talking about.
Yeah, but anyway. I was gonna say, cause I had this cream from Athena's before where you put it on your vagina, well on the clit specifically.
And it has that sensation.
Yeah, and it just makes it tingle. But it
Yeah.
had like flavor too, so that shit tastes good.
Did you taste it?
Yeah, I tasted it. When they first passed it around, it was like
Oh.
these are the flavors that they had. It was buttercream icing.
Yeah, I wouldn't like one of those.
So, like,
tingly
when we
things, those
moved-
tingly things, like icy hot.
It was like in this jar, this like like jewelry box type thing, and it was on Aureli's bureau. So one day she's like, "Oh mom, I find your stuff." I'm like, "Did you open that?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "You sure?" Cause I know her. She'll be in there fucking
And what was
putting
it?
it on. It was like it made your vajay tingle.
Well, I'm scared of those things.
I
Are they
hope she
like
didn't think it was-
hypoallergenic?
I just hope she didn't think it was like lotion or anything, and then tried putting it on her arm or some shit. Whole arm be numb and shit like
Yeah, I
that.
was scared to have this stuff because then what if the kids find it?
The dude that worked in there, he was gay. He was like, they was like, you know you need batteries, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know. And then he's like, I be taking the batteries out my smoke detector. Yo, I was dying. But people was in there like buying weird stuff. Like they had the two-headed, like,
Yeah.
well, not two-headed.
And then they be
two-sided.
fucking like this
Yeah,
big.
it was mad
The
big.
two-sided dick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, those are for like girls, right? Like the lesbians, so they can.
I don't know who they're
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
I don't
think
really
that's
care
what-
who they're for.
How
The
do you walk
purpose
out
is
of the
that-
store with
It's
it?
huge.
The
It's
purpose is my whole thing is like they be like this long and they be like this thick. Like
yeah, it
it's
was
like
mad
giving birth.
thick. Yeah, it was thick as fuck.
I'm straight. I
Who's
already told
buying
y'all that
that?
last one I had was too damn big. There's no way I'm buying something the size of a fucking
Yeah,
baby head.
it was mad big and it was white.
Like I wondered like does it deflate and to fit inside or
The
no?
one I saw, it was like in a package, but it looked like silicone. Like it didn't look like.
Well, maybe it was easier to like fit over, but some of them shits I'm straight. Just looking at them, I would never.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of them were just like. I saw that coochie stuff they had, but they have like an aisle that has like good like creams and stuff for
Yeah.
your body and stuff like that. But they had a dildo that was like 100 and change. I'm like,
Shit, what does that do?
it had like gems on it, you know, like the nicer ones. Then they have ones that looks like a microphone.
I don't want a dildo that has gems on it. What if it?
No,
Was it a
not
microphone?
in the inside.
Was it a
Oh.
microphone that looked like a dick? You mean?
No, it looks like a microphone,
A dick
but
that
it's a
looks like a
vibrator.
microphone?
It's a vibrator.
You know when they say the rock that?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's like.
She
to
said to
simulate
rock
the
the
clit.
mic.
That's what they say to give head.
No, I know.
That's probably why they got a microphone.
But it looked like a microphone. Like the vibrator was like you could.
Yeah,
You
they're.
could test them out because they're on display. They're like the nicer ones, but it vibrated like really hard.
Yeah, those are for just the clit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just vibrates. Those.
Whatever works for you.
But I
whatever
mean,
floats
a
your
girls
boat.
probably put that shit in them. Girls out here getting fisted.
Cucumbers and eggplants and fucking summer squash and shit.
Sweet potatoes.
What?
Pumpkin stems.
Nigga, bye.
Yeah, that's a little extra.
Anyway, speaking of over
rather
sexual activity, Kanye is complaining about Kim dressing too sexy recently.
Was there like a longer clip? I've seen a short one.
I didn't watch any clips on it.
It's because
I
he
just
dresses
read
like a grandpa. Everyone thinks he's fly, but he always looks fat and like he doesn't look fly to me. Like just because he wears Yeezys, he doesn't look fly.
I mean,
No, he
his
looks like a bum.
whole fucking
He looks
clothing
like
line,
a bum.
but his whole clothing line is like a homeless collection.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
And he
ripped
But I
shirts
dress like
and
that
stuff
somewhere. I dress in a lot of ripped
A lot of
clothes
people
and
do.
like beat up shoes.
Yeah, but his shit is expensive for
I
no
know,
reason.
that's true.
Like, if you have a tee and it just happens to be old and you make some rips in it, that's one thing. But he's charging like a fucking $100 for a
Or
ripped
supposedly
tee.
a brand new one.
Like, no.
Yeah, and his stuff all looks old, like used, like Savers.
Or worse.
No, his shirts like look dingy and shit.
Yeah, and they're all like neutral colors.
Did
so
you see
there's
the
no
sandals
reason.
that they're trying to come up with now?
Mm-mm.
They was like,
The
oh,
puffy ones?
no, it's just like house looking sandals.
That
But they're just
Kanye's
like
coming
plain,
up
but
with?
they're like all neutral colors. And someone said that because Kim keeps getting people released out of jail, Kanye's making jail shoes. But anyway, yeah, Kanye's saying that she dresses too sexy, but I feel like she is famous from a fucking porn being leaked.
Right.
So you already knew that her sex life was one, public, and then two,
She's
always
a known whore.
dresses like that. She dressed like
She's
that.
a sex
You
symbol.
Still wanted to be with her. She's a fucking public nudist.
But I don't think she dresses too sexy. I don't think she wears like dresses and heels, but I don't think she's like not all the time is she overly exposed.
But you know,
No, but like, I think he's referring to like the tightness of the stuff
It's
she
because
wears,
her body's
the
done,
cleavage
so it looks
that
like
shows. Yeah, and he knew that.
but that's my whole thing. My whole thing is that he knew how she dressed before he wanted to even get with her.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that he wanted her for mad long. So you got with her, you got married, you had kids. Why is it a problem now?
It's like when you get with somebody, you always think they're gonna change
They
because of the
change, yeah.
circumstances. So he probably thought that after getting married and after having these kids, that maybe she would tone it down,
But
and she hasn't at
they-
all.
she
She's
has
gotten
four.
worse.
She has 4 kids now, right?
yeah, but that's something that
I think
they
they're
should.
about to have their fourth.
Yeah.
No, they had them already.
They
The-
did.
with the surrogate,
Yeah,
right?
they had them
Oh,
already.
already?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
What's the baby's name?
I forgot what his name is. You know what that name
East
is.
Like
Coast.
Illinois,
East Coast. Something. But it's like,
Indonesia.
that's like a conversation that they probably should have had.
Yeah, or
beforehand.
have in private, not in front of cameras. Like they did.
Either way, and it's like, I could see if she never dressed sexy before and then they got married and then she's like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a whore now, I'm married, I secured a nigga, I'm gonna
Right,
dress how I
right.
want. And it's like, no, she always been like this, so why do you expect her to change?
I think she's been doing good with Kanye though.
Yeah. I
Well,
thought
we
they were
don't
good.
know what happens behind closed doors, but I mean that bitch used to have another nigga what every few months.
Exactly. This is like the longest relationship
She
she's
does
been in.
have. They do got a lot of kids though now.
Yeah, they got 4.
4 kids, damn.
Yeah,
I don't know.
heard
I
about
don't- I
she was
don't
gonna
think
tone it
that-
down.
I don't know. I like Courtney. Courtney's probably like.
I used to like Chloe, and then she just got mad work done.
I like Courtney, but I like Kim. Kylie is like
Oh, the new
Extra.
baby, his name is Psalm.
It's what?
Psalm. You know,
Psalm,
like
young
Psalm?
nigga?
You
How do
know,
you spell it?
Psalm, like from the Bible. Psalm.
oh.
You're
oh.
joking.
No, I'm not joking. His name's Psalm West.
You're fucking.
Bro, Google
Psalm Northwest. What's the other one?
it. Saint and what's in Chicago, right?
Chicago. Yeah. They're all cute though.
Yeah. North, St. Chicago, and some.
Oh my god. I don't know. I think a lot of guys have problems like that with their girls. Like even if you talk to somebody, they'd be like, "Oh, you're leaving the house with that on." Like,
But you also have to remember she's like almost like a fashion icon.
Yeah,
Like
she
not
is.
not even having her own clothes, but the way she wears it for designers.
Yeah, exactly.
So I like you see people repost her stuff all the time because she wears stuff well.
I heard that she gets paid $1 million. I heard she gets paid $1 million for every time she posts.
On Instagram?
Is
She
that
probably
true?
does. At least.
But how? She
Probably.
posts like multiple times a day.
Yes.
So how is that even fair that she's getting paid?
Why does it
that
have to
much?
be fair? She's freaking Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
But what is she getting paid from?
But you
Check how many followers she
even
has.
regular,
149 million.
Exactly. So
even
when
regular
you're
influencers though, they're not getting paid $1 million because they're not on her level.
Yeah,
But
but how
they're
much
getting-
you get paid for likes?
But yeah, you get paid for likes, and you get paid like a couple $100 every time you post and like tag the clothes and like promote the clothes or whatever it is, accessories.
yeah,
shoes, whatever
like
it is.
She does that a
certain
lot.
brands will limit your posts, but for her, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't limit it because if she has 149 million followers,
Yeah.
that means everything she's posting, 149 million people are usually seeing that post.
Yeah.
See, like I'm looking at her Instagram right now, and I don't see her Instagram's not like, oh, she looks too sexy. Like she just looks like Kim.
I don't know. I feel like we're so used to seeing her dress a certain way.
Like
It's
I don't feel like she's half naked.
Do
She
you-
just-
She doesn't have to be
Ever-
half naked to be sexy though.
Do you ever really?
But she's pretty.
I don't know. He's complaining. Honestly, he should never married her if he was gonna feel like that, because you knew what you were getting yourself into. Like I said, if it was someone that dressed like a church woman all the time, and then once you got married, now all of a sudden she wants to show her ass
Yeah,
with tight ass pants, then that'd be a problem. But she was already dressing that way way before they met, way before they got together. He still wanted her the whole time they were together, up until now. You're married with 4 fucking kids. She's still dressing the same way. Like, have a conversation with her in private, tell her to tone it down, or ask her. And if she doesn't, at the end of the day, like, there's nothing you could really do, because you guys are a partnership, but you don't have control over her.
Is Kylie back with Travis Scott? No. Didn't they break up, right? And then
They broke
supposedly she went back to Tiger.
Supposedly she was
Visited him.
So yeah, supposedly she was meeting up with him. She said she dropped 2 friends off at a studio that he just so happened to be at. And then so he started being petty afterwards, and then like the next day her and Travis broke up. And then people were saying that it was because of the Tyga situation. She was saying that that's not true. Then people were saying that he was cheating on her and all types. I don't know, a bunch of bullshit. I don't give a fuck about these people.
I would cheat on her too. But you don't really look like that.
None of them really look like that.
I think that's crazy.
That's why you can have whatever you want when you got money.
All right, so would you let your spouse control what you wear?
No.
Never. Even though that when I'm in a relationship, I do tend to dress down more after the fact. So it's actually the opposite. Whatever the hell Kim's doing, because Kim I feel like she gets worse and worse and worse. I'm the exact opposite.
But
Like,
I think
ain't
she
getting
gets
dressed
worse
for
with
shit.
fashion trends.
Huh?
I think she goes along with trends.
Yeah, because she's getting paid for this shit.
Yeah. No, I don't like no, if I talk to you, I date you, don't tell me what to wear or what to do. No.
Mm-mm. Unless I ask you, do you like this or that? That's it.
So I seen something else like Future and Dirk and his girlfriend talking about sharing locations with your spouse.
No.
I would do it. I already do it with my family just in case I get lost
But
or
that's
something.
That's your
Family is
family.
different though.
But
So if I was to ask him, I wouldn't mind sharing.
I'm not sharing my.
I think there needs to be like a cutoff level
Well, yeah, there gotta
of
be trust.
privacy.
Yeah, there definitely needs to be a cutoff for privacy, because I don't feel as though I should have to tell you where I'm going or what I'm doing all times of the day. Like, there's no reason. That's like something that me and my ex used to argue about all the time, because I'll be leaving the house and they'll be like, "Where are you going?" And why do you need to know where I'm going? Like, I don't go that many places. I go to
Maybe
my
if we
mom's
lived
house.
together, I would tell him.
I was staying at his house.
Yeah. I would tell him if I was living with him, but if we don't live together, then no, I wouldn't have to tell you every step.
Either
I'm
way,
taking.
if I'm leaving the house, I don't feel as though I need to tell you what I'm doing.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm asking him where he's going when he leaves, so he better tell me.
No, I might ask you, but I don't expect you to tell me where you're going. Like, if I'm asking you because, oh, can you stop at the store on your way back home or something? But if it's not something like that, like, I'm not asking you where you're going because I really don't give a fuck.
Girl.
Like, you're
He don't gotta share his location. I'll put a fucking tracker on him.
it's never that serious.
I think there needs to be like a cutoff in relationships. Like sharing your location is too much.
I already don't want to be near you all the time, so I'm not telling you where I'm at all
But
the
that's
time.
like, yeah, that kind of, not even like if you ask me where I'm at, I'll tell you. But that kind of causes like,
It's a control issue.
that's control, having control over someone. Like sharing
Yeah.
your location, like I know where you're at. I can just go on my phone and it will tell me where you're at.
Exactly. Like, and not for
And
nothing.
sometimes the location's not always accurate, and that could cause problems because it's like, okay, where you at? Well, I'm at so and so's house. Well, your phone doesn't say you're there.
Not
So,
even just that. I feel
That
like
just could cause
it
problems.
could probably cause other issues too, because you think about it. What if he's like, oh, alright, she's at her mom's house chilling. I'm gonna go over here to my people's house, and he's gonna cheat with the next bitch because he knows where you are comfortably.
Yeah, that's true too. And then what if he acts like he's at his mom's house, but he's fucking the bitch next door to his mom's house?
Exactly. His longtime best friend neighbor or some dumb shit.
Yeah. Nah, Dirk was amped though. He was like, and we do share locations or something.
Like, boy, why? Who cares?
Like, you're a whole cheater too. I know you are.
It's easy to leave your phone somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. My niggas be saying that. I left my phone somewhere. Yep.
How they say that and then you call them though, I'm saying.
Because they would really leave it somewhere.
Yeah, but you called like, hey, where are you?
Yeah, but
And
if
they'll be like, I didn't pick
if
up.
you-
I was sleeping at so and so.
you guys are sharing locations, what's the sense of even calling them and asking them where they're at?
To see if they'll lie.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like, what if I call you and ask you where you're at and you lie to me? Cause niggas do be forgetting stuff like that.
I don't know. I ain't sharing my location with nobody. Because you're not just going to pop up to where the fuck I am.
And that's another thing. Niggas will just pop up to where you're at, and you need your space. Like in a relationship, you need your time with your friends.
And
you
the
need
same
your time
with
with your
females.
family.
The chicks will pop up on a nigga anywhere. Like, she don't care if he's at work. She want to pop up and start
yeah,
shit. Like,
and that's true too. Like, say you're like at lunch with your coworkers, and one of your coworkers happens to be a guy. Or you and him just went to lunch, like you and your coworker, like, hey, let's go next door to grab food. And then your man just pops up. It looks like it's something bad.
yeah.
When
Like,
it's
what the
really
fuck you
not
doing?
that
Like,
bad.
who's this nigga?
I mean, fuck it, that's your coworker.
It's always a problem. But no, I'm not sharing
I'm
locations.
upset.
You're not telling me what I can wear.
That's all control.
It is. It is.
One thing I see people like it was happened to me too before, but it's like if you break up with someone or you start dealing with someone, you start to move sneaky when you talk to someone else. Has that ever happened to you?
Wait,
No.
rephrase that.
So say you were talking to a person for like a long period of time or dated someone and you broke up. And then you start talking to someone else.
Yep.
But you're like, I gotta move differently. Like I can't be seen in public with this person.
Oh, of course.
But someone told me that's a form of control. That's like the other person having control over you.
I'm not doing it because of the previous person. I'm doing it because I don't know if this person could be lying to me about saying whether they deal with someone or not. And I don't want to be seen with them. And then some chick that they really are dealing with, that they say that they're not dealing with nobody, or say someone is their ex, pops up like, oh, what type of shit is this?
I think I kind of do it so no one's in my business.
That as well.
What do you mean? Like,
So say you're in a long-term relationship.
And you guys break up,
You
and
break-
you start talking to someone new. And with the someone new, you try to keep y'all like friendship, relationship, whatever type of
Private.
situationship it is, private. Like, you don't really want to be seen in public with that new person.
But there's nothing wrong with them. It's just you don't want to be seen in public because you don't want other people talking shit, or you don't want your ex to be like in your business and start in trouble because you know how niggas are.
yeah.
So it's like that is your ex having control over you
still.
because you move differently.
I mean, it
Because
can be
of
a form. It depends on, obviously, the woman or even the man, because obviously some chicks are the same way. So it depends on the person and how they like deal with situations, honestly. Because if you're doing it because you just don't want no one in your business, that's one thing. But if you know your ex was a controlling person, then that might be one of the factors as to why.
And
you
we
do it as
just
well.
live in a society that you're seen with someone of the opposite sex and you're automatically fucking them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, that can't be my friend?
Like, I don't know how many times people have asked me, and like my ex, he used to be so jealous of my best friend. He'd be like, and it was funny because after we broke up and years later, like we still talking shit. And one day he was like, you fucked that Dominican nigga, huh? I was like, what? I said, we've never done anything. Like, no, I told you, that's my friend. That's been my friend since I was 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
We've never done anything. He was like, oh, I swear to God that you was gonna fuck him one day. And I'm
Yeah,
just like, no.
And they just can't, like, I feel like society just can't see you with someone of the opposite sex and you just be cool.
Exactly.
Like, that nigga had a flirt with you before. He had a come for Phil. He had a try. Like,
always something.
no, there's some boys that I could chill with all the time and I don't look at them like that.
And they've never looked at me like that as well.
Right. I'm like, sometimes people just look at me like a bro. Like, I'm your bro. Like,
I don't know. People will never understand that shit.
Well, I don't really be out in public in general.
no, but don't
So-
you have like a friend, like that's a guy that you've known for a long time?
Yeah, but I don't hang out with anybody at all.
But I'm saying if you was to be out with that person, people will be like, oh, she's fucking him, when you don't look at him like that, you know?
No one even knows me. So you swear people will be like, oh yeah. No one sees me in general anyways.
I know, I rode by your house, I was stalking you.
Did
No,
you
I was just riding by
Was
your
that
house.
walking curly?
No, you wasn't.
Yeah, I just be low key. I be home. I really don't go out. If I go out, it's usually by myself.
I know, I like
If
to
I have
be
a few
low-key
minutes
too.
to myself. Yeah.
Just don't go to Walmart and Chad with no one you're dating. Cause you're gonna
First of all, who's going to Walmart and Chad anyway?
You talking about Ratchet
Hold
Woman?
on. Yes, I went there yesterday.
Those are like my emergency trips. 'Cause
Yo,
that's the only-
but lately I've been going there because it's convenient. Cause I feel like Plainfield Pike is kind of out the way.
yeah,
I don't
it
give a
is.
fuck. I'd rather go out the way than go to Ratchet.
Yo,
Yeah, but if you guys go this way, Plainfield's not too far.
it's not too bad.
Yeah. I'd rather go to Seekonk than fucking.
Yeah, I like Seacom co-work.
And mind you, that Walmart is right down the street from all of us. And none of us want to go there.
I went there yesterday and I was just like,
Every time I go there, I'm in line for like 30 minutes.
I prefer Plainfield because they have food. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
You
can
get two
food-
things
yeah,
at once.
Exactly.
but it was just like yesterday was real ratchet. Like
Oh, yesterday was Friday. Yeah, it's always Ratchet on
I was
Friday
like, damn, I'm
night.
gonna have to go head up with someone in here. Like it was just too ratchet.
Damn, head up though.
I had to keep my bitch face on. Like I just see mad girls walking in with like 5 kids each. Like I was just like, yeah, I'm not in the mood today. Cause I feel like you go in there and everybody be giving you the stink
I
eye.
hate going there.
Or like you see people that you haven't seen in that long, but I don't want to see
I
you.
mean, people on this like East Coast are just fucking miserable anyway.
They are. You go down south and they're so friendly.
Same for the West because it's the weather too. Imagine having nice weather all year around.
All right, but these even
It's
Okay,
like being on
fine.
vacation.
But
all
But
year
in
in
round.
Palm, soon as
summertime,
it gets
these
warm,
people still
everybody
have
gets
attitudes.
more ratchet.
I think people are nicer in the summertime.
no.
That's head up time. Like, pull up to my house and get me up.
Exactly. Like what the? Where the fuck have you lived?
I'm Picasso.
I don't live there anymore.
Even New York.
We all
though.
live on the same street.
Like people always talking about how ghetto New York is, but they are very polite and respectful,
Yeah, they are.
especially to like their elders.
Yeah, New York
Like
people are
a couple
respectful.
weeks ago, when my friends were all visiting for my brother's Hall of Fame induction, and 2 of them, I guess they didn't remember which door was mine, and my mom happened to be like leaving or something. She was like, "Oh, was there like mad tall black boys at your house?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" She said, "Oh, she was like, I knew that they wasn't from here because they said good morning to me when I was like leaving," and I'm just like, okay. And so I already knew which ones it was. I'm like, "Yo, you indirectly met my mom." Because like one of them, I don't really know him like that, but the other kid, like he was like one of the first people I met at Rick. So he's been my friend for like 7 years, but he lives in New Haven, so like he's never met my mom because he doesn't come out here that often. But I'm just like, yeah, like a lot of them, they're very respectful, especially to the elders. Like they don't have to know you or
Yeah.
nothing. They're not gonna give you no stank faces. Hello, good morning. How are you today? Okay.
It's true
Keep it
though.
moving.
When I started getting older, I realized that you should say good morning to people
Yeah.
because that's just wasn't like my mom would say good morning when we woke up, but if I was to see someone walking like on the street, they would never say good morning to me. So if someone did, I would be like, what the fuck? That's like
Same.
He's a creep. Like,
and that's how it is. Like when my brother moved to Seattle and he drove across country to here and then drove from here to Georgia. He stopped obviously like every other state to get gas and eat or whatever. And when he got here, he was telling my mom, he's like, yo, people on the East Coast are so rude. He's like, everywhere else, people are so respectful. Like, they'll speak to you. Like,
yeah, and it wasn't the norm for people to speak to me. I think when I got into, like, the real working world, and, like, even at my job now, like, if a teacher passes me in the hallway and they're like, good morning, hi, how are you? Like, when I first started working there, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this person's mad. Like, why are they even talking
like, why
to
you
me?
guys so
Like
happy this
that?
early?
Yeah, but now it's just, like, normal for me to be like, oh, good morning, and smile at them, but it's true. Even you go to Wendy's, like, the bitch just always got an attitude. Someone always has an attitude here.
And it's like, yo, when I'm in New York, I'm always fucking happy for whatever reason. Probably because all these random ass people are talking to me. Because it's like, I'm not used to getting compliments here, except if it's like family or friends, like, oh, that outfit's nice, whatever. So, like, when I see random chicks, especially like on Thayer Street, like, there's always random chicks, and most of them are from out of town, either visiting or going to Brown or whatever the case is. And, like, they're like, oh my god, like, dope haircut or whatever. And I'm just like, oh, thanks. Like, and I'm like, damn, like, it's weird to get compliments. Like, when people compliment me, I'm just like, oh, thanks. Like, how do I respond to that?
It's also hard for me to give compliments, too, though. But I don't do it in a rude way.
And that's the thing. I'm not used to getting compliments besides family and friends. So when someone compliments me, it's like, shit, like, what do I say back? Like, do I just thank them or do I compliment them back? Like, how do I respond to that?
I'm so weird. Sometimes somebody will compliment me, and then I'll give a compliment back, but not, like, intentionally. Like, I actually do like something. I just don't like to speak up first.
And that's another thing. So it's like, when I see people, like, oh, damn, like, she has a nice haircut, or, oh, this person has, like, a nice style or something. Like, I want to say something, I'm like, damn, but if I say it, is it going to be weird?
Yeah.
Like, are they going to think that I'm weird the way I think people are weird when they say it?
I definitely give compliments more now.
Yeah, or they'll be like, oh, that bitch thinks she's cute. But even I feel like I do it like, damn, that bitch looks mad whack and mad rags open.
But I don't know, like, when I'm out of town, I think I'm more likely to, like, compliment someone because they compliment me more.
Yeah, people are just friendlier.
Like, when I was on that damn boat cruise, every few minutes, mad people was like, oh my god, you're so pretty, and this, that, and the third, and I'm just like, and I was drunk too, so I was really happy.
Are you going to that Brooklyn?
The R&B shit, Shawnee's event? You're not going to Brooklyn with us, so we're leaving you.
I want to go.
Right in the hood. On November 16th, bitch, I'm going.
You driving?
Am I hoopty? Yeah. I call my bitch Brooke. She got me to Brooklyn more than a few times.
I want to go.
I'm going. You ain't going. Get out of here.
So cute.
And raspy voice killer.
So this nigga just said, can he take me out? No.
Really?
First of all, your mustache is thin as shit.
Really?
He looks familiar.
Yeah, I'm sure you know him. He's from
Because
the
of
hood.
the DMs? You know him?
I know him.
He's from what hood?
Like Taylor, Harvard.
You know,
I don't know him. I just said
you know he can see you right. He's one of these dudes.
Who cares?
That posts. No, there's none of himself.
Hold on, we gotta talk about that. And niggas that just post memes.
Oh!
There's not one photo of him.
Yo, I can't trust people like that.
All right.
Yeah, is that because you're ugly?
Ugly
I don't think
niggas.
he's ugly. Ugly niggas.
Ugly niggas.
She had a topic.
All right, so yeah, ugly niggas mostly post memes. When they do post pictures, a lot of times it's with their boys, and you know how when people be having, especially group pictures for like their profile picture, and you don't know which one it is, and you be trying to hope that it's the best looking one, and it's always the ugliest, fattest, whatever, out of shape.
But he's not even that ugly. He's just
not a nigga's type.
no. He's broke.
Damn, broke and ugly.
Wait, would you date a nigga that don't have their own car? That just be in rentals?
Rentals?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, if he's in rentals,
She said that's fine.
He still. If he's in rentals, that means he technically
I
got
got
money.
He got his own source of
Alright,
transportation.
what if he have a hoopty? What if he has hoopty?
I drive a hoopty, so I don't really care.
I got a hoopty too.
But if your shit break down, don't hit me up for a ride. You better have money saved up in case you need some breaks or something.
Yo, these kids.
We got ghosts.
Is one of them screaming?
It's spooky season out here.
Oh, that's a video.
They recorded a fight. In the
Yo, if y'all hear munching, we all beating these Oreos down.
I don't even really like Oreos.
I love Oreos. I don't buy them.
I bought those because they were buy two get one free.
I legit just started eating Oreos like in the last probably like 2 years.
I like the
But I can only eat like increments of 3.
Yeah,
I can't eat more than 3.
because it's too much.
Yeah, too much.
I like that it's super, super crunchy.
But yeah, back to these ugly niggas. Yo.
So ugly niggas are always persistent in your DM.
Very persistent.
Like you leave them on scene and they'll still keep it. Yo, I have a nigga and that's been in my DM since like 2011.
You guys ever met?
I know him, but like
You
we
never
know
gave him
each
the
other.
chance, yeah.
He's dusty as as fuck. Like
They got time.
he wears basketball shorts under his jeans.
Still?
Yeah, like he does that.
Does he actually play basketball?
No.
Does he be in the gym shooting?
No, and
Or he just shooting shots in
he's
your DM?
still, yes, and he still be in my DMs. Like, what's up, beautiful? Like, I purposely leave him on scene.
I be telling people off it, like, I'm not interested. And they will still be persistent, like, I am not interested.
You'll work anyway, bitch. You ain't
Either that
Remember that?
or I'll respect it, but if you ever want to reconsider, like, no.
Get out my face.
Bye.
She's mad tired. Her eyes are like...
They all need a nap, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's gross.
Not
Like,
even
sometimes I get offended when niggas like that follow my DM because what makes you think that I was talking?
Yeah, like, damn, did I post a busted picture or something? Like, did you see me in public
You saw me
looking
on a hurt
crazy?
day. You must have. But you think you so confident right now.
I don't know.
I still don't get no DMs.
Nah, but
I told you, I don't know people like you guys. So, like, you can say, like, you've known somebody from the past. So, like, they be in your DMs because you've met them before. But, like, the people who DM me are, like, random-ass people on Instagram, like, where we have no mutual friends. Like, I don't know how they even find me.
They're my stalkers.
Yeah, they'll message me once.
That's what they
From
found
Plenty of
out.
Fish. They found you from Tinder.
They'll message me once, but I don't respond because I literally have no mutual friends with them. And I think it's, like, usually just spam.
And that's probably why they only message you once, because if not, they're going to be persistent. They're going to keep hitting you up.
Mm-mm.
Niggas be weird though. Weird.
Yeah.
So one of my friends, she was like on this dating site. This is crazy. And she was talking to this kid. And she's like, oh, I met this kid on a dating site, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, let me see him. She was like, he goes to college out here in Mass, this and that. So she sends me a picture of him, and I'm like, hey, I know him. And I tell her his name. And she's like, that's not his name. I don't think you know him. Like, he's not from Prague. I'm like, no, he's definitely from Prague. She goes, no, he's not from Prague. That's not his name. He goes to college, like, somewhere out
So
here.
clearly he was telling her all types of false dreams.
So he was a kid that I went to high school with, but he always looked older.
Mm-hmm. Wait, was she being catfish though?
No, so it was really him. It was really him. The thing is that he was going to prep school in prep school. So he was younger. But he was like that. He was in college, like a senior in college. And he said that he went to a college up there.
So
the
he
college
was lying
really
about his
existed.
age.
What? And she
Well-
was older too, you said?
Yeah. She was older, but he said that he went to a college up there, but he really didn't. It's because he went to the prep school that was out there.
Mm-hmm.
But he just looked older. Like, even when he came to high school, he was in 9th grade, but he was very developed.
Yeah.
Like, he just looked grown, like a grown-ass man.
Mm-hmm.
But he was just young. And he told her a fake name, but he had, like, a weird fetish. And he was like, I like feet on my dick. I swear to God. And he had, like, a foot obsession. So he used to, like, tell her 7 pictures of your feet. Could you,
And
like...
she did?
No, she was like, that's weird. And he was like,
A lot of white guys like that.
Well, he's half white.
Oh. Well
So,
done.
she was like,
I know a girl who sells pictures of her feet.
Yeah, I would too. I would. My feet are ugly though.
I would do it if I could find somebody who'd pay me.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
so come to
You pay
find
for my
out,
pedicures, I will send you
I
pictures.
was like, tell him that you know me and that, and I was like, he knows your brother too. And I was like, tell him what his name, like I told her his real name and I was like, address him as that. And then he was like, that's not me. I've never been to Providence before, blah, blah, blah. A few months later, we bump into this nigga at the Dominican Fest. I was like, told you he's from here.
You and her?
Yeah, me and her. And I was sending her pictures of him. I'm like, look, I have him on Facebook. Like, I actually used to hang around this kid. Like, we went to school together, play basketball, everything. Like, I know him.
Listen, if she want to believe you, that's her own problem. But anyway.
Nah, she ended up believing me, but she was like,
and
that's
the
weird.
end.
Because he was really like,
So
no.
technically, he was catfishing.
Yeah.
Because
He was
using a
catfishing, but
different
he was
age,
still
a
using
different...
his same face. He was using
Yeah,
his same face.
yeah, you could still catfish.
With real fetishes.
Yeah, but he could have been trapping her because, like, if he's underage and she's overage, she could have got in trouble for fucking with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, either way, but back to these ugly niggas.
But girls do sell their feet. I heard like girls.
They sell their feet?
Well, sell pictures of their feet.
I would
Or
say,
they, like,
hold on, what kind of shit is that?
They like drool on camera. Like people like drooling.
What? I've never heard that
I've
one.
never heard that one either.
Guys like drooling. Like.
That's gross.
For somebody who does not watch... Why is the door open again? For somebody who does not watch porn, she
knows a lot about fetishes.
Yeah.
Shawnee, what you be doing in your private life?
Set that camera up. What's up?
She be drooling
Nah,
for
I
niggas.
just be talking to like a lot of, I don't talk to like random guys, but like guys I know, and they just tell me like.
Well, you got some weird ass friends.
I know, but I thought that was weird shit, but a lot of guys, it's like
It's
spitting in your
for them.
mouth.
No, I'm not doing that.
No thanks.
Me either.
But
Fucking
yeah, some
gross.
girls like
But
that.
girls like that.
That shit is disgusting.
The first time I heard of that, it was like this older woman, and she was like, "Oh, I was having sex with some guy, and he just spit in my mouth."
When I see that
she's like,
fucking
I
pop up on
smacked him.
Twitter, I be wanting to throw up.
But is that something new, or is that something everybody did?
It sounds disgusting.
I don't care when it started.
Like,
it needs
I don't
to
think
end.
eating ass is new. I just think it's starting to trend.
Basically, more
It's
like
definitely
younger
not
people.
new.
Younger.
Should I ever get my ass ate since middle school?
Middle school?
younger people are just like becoming more like
Open.
Yeah,
accustomed
because they
to
can
it.
see it now.
Yeah.
Online.
Yeah. But like spitting in the mouth, like
No, that's OD. You can spit somewhere else, just not in my mouth.
in your butt.
Bitch, stop talking about my butt.
Johnny loves talking about
Speaking of,
somebody.
I got my last laser today.
Does it hurt?
No?
Oh, let me see.
I'll show you after.
Show me your pussy, bitch. Yo, I hate
Are you
these
going
two.
to tattoo it? No.
Wait, so weird that you say that. Why was I thinking of a tattoo while I was getting lasered? I was like, why am I thinking of a tattoo?
Because it will be smooth now that it's laser.
No, I'm not getting a tattoo down there, stupid.
So it's like even if you open it up, everything's smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I might do 6 more sessions. Just so it's like no more ever. But I still want to go
Smooth
get
like
a touch
butter?
up once a year. Yep.
So you don't
Without
shave,
the butter. I do shave once in a while.
but the hair's like peach fuzz.
Yeah, super thin.
You have that too.
What, laser? No.
I
You
actually-
lasered your butthole too.
Yes, they I didn't laser myself. They lasered it for me. Girl, yes, I got
You
the whole
don't feel
thing.
weird? How do they do that?
Feel weird? It's a woman who does it for me. She's Cambodian too.
Yeah, but do you she does it in her house?
No, it's a big ass machine.
What the hell?
Oh,
It's-
I thought it was like a little thing that they use.
No, it's
No,
a huge
big
ass machine
and like a whole corner of the wall.
Yeah.
And it takes 5 minutes, you said, right?
It takes her 5 minutes to do my whole bikini area.
And she put something on it, you said, right?
Gel.
And Zaps.
So I did 6 sessions. I might do 6
You
more.
sure that's healthy? Like there won't be like future complications?
There's future complications to everything.
Yeah. What kind of future complications? Getting my vagina eat more often?
Or
I
you
think
know,
she's talking about like cancer and stuff. I don't think getting your
Too
vagina.
many of them.
Listen, I don't think getting your vagina is gonna be complicated because it's gonna be easier
Because
access.
too many niggas will want to eat it then.
That's the complicated.
It's only complicated when you're making those appointments.
Wait. My coworker told me that her daughter pulled the groin muscle by masturbating too.
Jesus Christ, that sounds.
Yo,
painful.
I can imagine that actually. Watch when you start using your toys.
I can't imagine that because I'm short. That sounds like a tall people issue.
Yeah, you might have some groin
she is
issues too
tall.
because you
She
don't
is
work out.
tall.
Oh, okay, I was
You
gonna say
gotta
because I'm
start
short.
stretching.
Huh?
I do. I have groin issues.
I got reach.
No, like sometimes I'll move
Cramping.
and I'll be like, oh, like I pulled something.
Cramping. How
Yeah.
long was she masturbating for? Like 6
Well, like
hours?
every day. Like every day she'll masturbate. Like she got addicted to masturbating. So she's like, she kept feeling
Sex
that
is gonna be
pain.
trash for her then.
Right, because that's
She's used
see,
to
that's what I
satisfying
was scared
herself.
of with
Yeah,
the
so it's gonna be
vibrator.
harder for her to
I was
orgasm
like,
with
this
with
feels
a
too
partner.
good to be true. Fuck niggas. So I said, I'm gonna just put this back. I'm gonna throw that shit away. Nah, so she pulled it. So she went to the doctor and she's like, I don't understand like why I have this pain. The doctor's like, do you masturbate a lot? She was like, yeah. And the doctor's like, that's why.
That would have been fucking awkward.
Wow.
That's a whole lot of coming.
Yep.
Orgasms.
Mm.
She has a little one too, they said. It's just like a little bullet.
Yeah, the vibrating one. Probably.
That's all you need.
What, is it really like this small?
Trying to get the big
Well, the
one.
bullet is like, yeah, it's like this. But like the thing that I have is probably like this.
You could just put that shit on your keychain.
I'm not.
That's what we could make. We could make
portable
vibrators, but you put it on your keychain, but it's like in a little case.
We can't say this on the podcast because someone's gonna steal our idea.
Yeah, we still haven't trademarked our whole kits.
Someone's probably distributing them shits right now. They probably got their shits packaged
Yo,
and
I went to
everything.
Primark and they had $1 underwear, and my boy was like, "Here, put this in your whole kit."
Oh shit. Yo, go get some panties from Savers.
Nah, we ain't buying $1 panties.
They
We
not
going
getting
to
You don't
Walmart
need-
buying the 12 pack for $8.99.
You don't need panties to be a hoe. You're not supposed to wear panties.
I don't know what you're supposed to wear. Hoes dress how they feel like dressing.
I know they be professional hoes.
I thought the whole kit was for them to what's that
To
word?
like clean up a little bit.
Before they get back to their man. So they have to wear underwear with their man. What are you talking about?
Well,
Yeah, but you gotta go
they
back to
should-
the same underwear.
They're
they
gonna
had
get
on.
home. Then he's not gonna know what she was wearing. He didn't check.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only reason why she wants to go home.
and what's he supposed to do? Smell her drawers?
Yeah.
That's
Let
only.
me smell your dick,
I was
Jody.
about to say that's only something women used to do back in the day. Let me smell your dick.
Yo, that's like, you never smelled your nigga's dick before?
What?
No.
The only time I've ever smelled a nigga's dick is when I was sucking it.
Have you?
I'm not telling you to pull your dick out so I
Jokingly.
could smell it.
Have
No.
you asked? Not jokingly. Have you asked not jokingly?
No, not jokingly, no.
You never did?
No.
She sounds like she's lying.
No, real shit. Why would I want to smell a nigga's dick?
I don't know. You asked it very happily. You was very excited to ask us that
Nah, because I
question.
thought
You
about that
always
when Yvette said that to Jody and Baby Boy.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, and she went down, she was like, you probably washed it.
Well, duh.
I know, who doesn't wash it after they have sex? You just leave it there?
I don't know what these niggas
Maybe
be
we
doing.
should ask them.
They let it dry up on them. There's probably niggas that like that.
Oh.
Wait, I mean, I've had my nigga do it after the fact, but like
Dry
not
up?
leaving. Not
No,
leaving the house
but-
yet.
Niggas be liking weird shit, I'm telling you. Like even noises, like people just have fixations with like weird shit.
10 years later.
Nah, I'm not smelling dick. Just like Jody was cheating on Yvette with her coworker. Imagine that.
No.
Yo, people do it. And we would never know.
Yo,
I think about that all the time.
why? You have a boyfriend?
No, I'm just saying in general. If I did, like, you know how easy it is for somebody just to have like a 10-minute break at work. Like,
Yeah, but cheating, no. So, Yvette, say you work at a job with a girl and your nigga is fucking your coworker.
oh, I thought you meant you with your.
Nah,
coworker.
they're both getting stabbed up.
Yo, that. Was she bald?
I don't remember.
No, she
I
had.
hate that movie.
She had them braids that were mad tight to her scalp.
I legit hate that movie, so I don't
And
remember.
he's like, you can't suck dick anyway. Nah, but that's possible. Niggas is shiesty. That's when you just have to let that nigga go.
Mm-hmm.
But girls be sticking with their boyfriends through anything.
There's a lot of times you should let that nigga go.
No, girls really be sticking with their boyfriends through anything. Like,
Cause they're desperate though. Like they legit can't find nobody else that will put up with their shit.
I mean,
No,
I think that's like one reason, but I don't think that's like the end all be all, whatever the fuck that phrase is. Because I feel like a lot of times, especially like if you've invested years into a person, you're not just gonna want to break up because of some dumb shit. Especially if it's always some dumb shit.
Cheating?
yeah, but what if the
that's
nigga,
dumb.
You think cheating's dumb?
Yeah, cheating is dumb.
if you're in a relationship and the nigga's constantly cheating?
What I'm saying, chicks will stay with the nigga for like 10 years and then finally, like, when they finally leave, it's like, damn, I just wasted 10 years for no reason. You could have left the first time he cheated and you didn't.
I don't feel like I wasted 10 years for no reason. I feel like I just jumped off the porch.
I hate you.
Yeah, no problem. But that's true, but it's like, how long are you gonna waste your time on this nigga for this nigga to change?
3 strikes and you're out.
Even that seems like a lot. Me, personally, you fuck up once, I'd be ready to dip.
What are the last few things that we have?
Nah, that was it. Oh, and shout out to Shireen, Kemi, Sade, and Malaysia on their SIDS event.
Oh, they had a good turnout.
Yeah, a lot of people were there. A lot of
I'm
people
so
were.
glad I couldn't go.
There were a lot of babies there. It was cute.
That's good.
Families, dads. There were dads there too. I was surprised to see dads, like guys.
Oh, I'm surprised. Supporting the girlfriends.
Yeah, but I feel like some guys don't like go to those type of events because it's too like emotional. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Are they doing something else soon?
No, not that I know of.
Did you guys watch Rhythm and Flow?
No, I haven't watched that. That's
It's
a
really good.
Cardi B?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's really good. I like it.
Is it like a documentary or a reality TV show?
It's a rap competition.
But is it real or is it like fiction? You know what I mean?
No, it's real.
Oh.
Yeah. I think the next 3 episodes come out on Wednesday. I think those are the last 3, so the winner will be announced.
Oh, so it's something like.
It's kind of like the
Like-
making the band.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, or
alright.
even in like
Like
I wouldn't
American
say-
Idol.
Oh no, like or even like So You Think You Can Dance, like
yeah, like.
so they're given different challenges. They're given different projects.
Oh, I always see it and I want to watch it, but I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, because there's one dude from Providence,
Who?
Flawless, Real Talk. He's on it.
Oh, that's Jesse always posts him. He was like a light skin.
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, he was Spanish. He's a rapper.
Yeah, he's on it. He auditioned in New York.
Oh, that's why Jesse's always posting him. I'm like, who is this kid?
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's really good.
And he's
Cardi
like-
B's funny as hell.
He's like on the last round.
I don't know. Yeah, it just got cut down to the last 6, and so they release 3 episodes every week, and this week he was part of the last 6. So the next 3 episodes you'll find out.
You want a kid?
No.
Get out. Bye.
I'll take him.
You look like a baby kid with them boogers.
Oh, he kicking those cookies. He's singing happy birthday to me. You tired?
Not really. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm tired as shit. I need a nap. Tommy, can I have one?
God.
Tommy, can I have? What they spill?
No, popsicle, but I got the mop out. I'll mop.
You got a mop.
Say on the mic. Say thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
It looks like
Start
you're song.
drugging these kids.
It's time. Benadryl.
Before we get here.
Give them more Benadryl like an hour before our fucking episode.
Whose birthday is it?
Who's
Your birthday? Oh, you think it's... Mad spit.
Make that up.
Ew.
Pick that up. I'm cutting his hair off. Yes, I am. Okay, say bye. Talk to the mic. Say tune in next time. Say welcome to the Ratchet Mommy podcast.
I say that's too much.
Okay, say bye-bye. You gotta get closer. Why you not? You're scared of what? Of that? Son, by you. You want to hear yourself on it? All right, talk. Say something. Sing happy birthday. Don't drool in it. Say see you later.
Bye, guys. Say thank you.
What is that? Hit the wall.
Just his head.
I'm not putting your song on. No, I'm not.
Kid, how you busting a sag?
I'm not putting your song on. No, I'm mad at you because you pooped in your pull-up and earlier you pooped on the toilet. I'm mad at you. What? What'd you just say? You're not getting no hookah. Bye, go. You're not getting no. We went to the hospital and he was sick. And it's like 3 in the morning. He's like, get the hookah. Yo, I left the hospital and there were like custies in the garage.
Today? Oh, did we actually say bye?
Yeah, Tommy said bye.
Okay.
This was like a random episode.